Hello! Well, we've come to the final chapter in this first series of wanderings, with a brief evaluation of my introduction to the people and culture of mainland China. So Chapter 10, Evaluation. The homeward journey by ferry, train, plane and coach was uneventful. For weeks my mind has been full to bursting as I've tried to unscramble and evaluate thoughts and experiences. Now that I'm back home in more familiar surroundings, those 3 months in the Far East do seem at times like a wonderful dream. No need to pinch myself now though. I just get out my photographs and am immediately transported to the reality of the experience. I feel that my brain is still somewhere over Siberia though, so I'm just waiting for it to catch up with my body. That exact science of hindsight has graphically revealed to me the wonder of the Lord's protection and loving care for all His people at all times and in all situations. I can see now how He saved me and my dear brothers and sisters from getting into trouble with the authorities by prompting me to decline the invitation to preach in the little church, and also to give Sister L my camera so that I could honestly say that I had not taken any photos there. This proved prudent when I was later questioned by the welfare centre leaders. I also had duplicate prints made of my films and gave them to the people concerned. No foreigner is allowed to lead any public worship or lead Bible study groups of any size. Personal witnessing is possible, but must be very discreet. The Chinese church is now an indigenous church, and this needs to be respected in our desire to help how and when we can. Prayer is our greatest asset and weapon. We need to be faithful to our Chinese brothers and sisters by interceding for them without ceasing, and praising our faithful God for what He is doing in that vast country. Foreign professionals are allowed into the country on the understanding that they are there to do a professional job. The authorities can be very watchful of activities and contacts. So the best form of witness, as in any country, is an impeccable, blameless lifestyle. Any professional who is willing to work within the set limitations and to have love and a deep compassion for the people they are serving is open to be used by God, so long as they are aware of the vital need for total reliance on Him for wisdom and discernment. Being a foreign national in China today is, as they say, a steep learning curve. The overriding emotion is a deep sense of gratitude and humility for being given such a privileged opportunity to see God at work in His world, and to feel in a very real way the power of prayer. This is something that will stay with me for the rest of my life. The future? Only God knows. It's in His hands. I know I wouldn't want it to be anywhere else. I also know that I want to be part of His plan, whatever, wherever, and whenever. I am available for use at His discretion and direction, or not, as He wills. So my hands are at home, but my heart is in China, and my hope is in my Lord. This has been a brief account of the second and longest of 7 mission trips to China. Hopefully other chapters will be recorded in the future. Do watch out though for an omnibus edition of this series coming very soon. This is to satisfy those of you who like to listen while you're ironing and become frustrated when each episode didn't last long enough to get to the bottom of the pile. So, gather up anything you can find with a wrinkle or two, and maybe you'll get it all done in one session with this upcoming compilation. May God bless you richly.